Hey there, it's Employee a Million, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's that time of year again. For the third time in a row, might as well make an update video for the end of the year, going into 2021, so you know what my plans are and can be prepared for certain types of videos. So, first item on the list, again, SpongeComs is going to continue into 2021. I'm going to be covering the rest of Season 2 and maybe the first few episodes of Season 3. However, you won't see them on your upload feed. You'll have to go into the SpongeComs playlist for them. I hate to say this, but this is a views situation. Like, when I upload constant SpongeComs, it doesn't really bode well for views and subscribers counts. And it stinks that I have to think about that, but I have subscriber specials and maybe views specials in the future that I want to get to, namely the Avatar one, and I want to get to them as quickly as possible, and this is not a knock at any of you who watch me just for SpongeComs. Thank you very much for sticking around for those. If anything, you're a more exclusive club now, if you want to think about it that way. I'll try to keep up the quality and consistency of the videos, or lack thereof, but yeah, SpongeComs is going to continue. You just gotta look out for them in the playlist. Second item of business, there's going to be another Q&A in January. Now, again, I want you to ask some Q&A questions on the comments of this video, and I'll answer them in a Q&A video on this channel at the end of January. I don't have a specific date yet, but I'm very eager to do that again, because last year's Q&A was fine, but I didn't get a lot of questions, so fire away. Ask me anything as long as it's, like, ethical and safe and inoffensive. Just ask me anything that you feel like you'd want to ask me in real life. Third item of business, show reviews. I have been fibbing a little bit with my end-of-year countdowns. I think I'm going to do one more review this year by the end of December of Pokemon Season 4 and 5, just so I can hold on to my promise of getting Pokemon Original Series done by the end of this year. I don't know if it'll be my very last Pokemon video, but it's probably going to be my shortest, since even though some of the episodes are really good, they're not really doing a lot different from Season 3, so it's mostly just to get it out there and to get my thoughts on the whole of the classic series run done. So look out for that if you're into Pokemon and my videos on Pokemon, scarce as they are. And my first two original show reviews this year are going to be of Camp Lazlo and Kim Possible, so look out for them in the early months of next year. I've finished watching them. I've yet to completely articulate my opinions on those shows, but rest assured, the former is probably going to be more positive than you're used to seeing in retrospectives on Camp Lazlo. I just have a thing for those sorts of shows, and Kim Possible, I remember watching it a lot, so I'm probably going to be a little easier on it than I usually am, but yeah. As for other shows that I've teased I'd continue looking at, I won't cover the later seasons of The Fairly OddParents until I've got to Danny Phantom, because I want to chart a billion-fold timeline, but currently I'm in no rush to get to Danny Phantom, and I'm in no rush to get to the later seasons and first spin-off of Total Drama, but rest assured they are definitely going to happen this year, just not in the early months. As for the SpongeBob Season 12 countdown, I'm going to do that as soon as all the episodes are available in English and I can review them on my old SpongeBob Mania blog. And as for the Simpsons, I think I'm going to do a ranking of Seasons 11 through 20 sometime around summer or winter for me, just like I did last year, or this year. It's very confusing, and coincidentally, it's a very confusing time period for The Simpsons opinion-wise. As for My Little Pony, I think I'm going to make that my 30th review, like I've done for the 10th and 20th. I think that the way things are going, my 40th video is going to be My Little Pony related somehow as well. I just think it's a good number to keep going back to. and I'm going to be covering Season 8, 9, and 10. Yes, there's a Season 10, look it up. As for everything else I'm going to be doing for the next wee while, I'm not going to stop doing showdowns. I think they're very fun, and it's good to compare the strengths and weaknesses of different shows and different IPs and franchises, especially when plots are very similar. I think I might branch out for showdown specials to look at a certain type of plot that's been done countless times across countless shows, do as many as I possibly can, and rank them at the end. This is a pipe dream. It might not happen soon, but it's a fun idea that I have kicking around. There's a lot of stock cartoon tropes that would be fun to look at. And last of all, I've got a bunch of straw polls in the top comment of this video for you to vote in. Stuff like, what was your favorite review this year? What are your favorite types of shows, networks, eras? Just stuff like that, so I can get feedback and see what you want from my videos, because I feel like a jack of all trades and master of none at the moment, even though I gravitate towards a certain type of show from certain networks and time periods. And I want to know where my strengths lie as a reviewer and what you come to me for. And I feel like this is just as good a time as any to do that at a time of year where we need to think happily and be festive, despite how disastrous the year has been. I know I'm probably being a jinx at the moment, but I hope you have a better 2021, and I'll see you then with all the pressure I've put on myself. Goodbye for now.